Hello, and greetings from the shop at Woodline Design LLC. We're a small business located in the St. Louis, Missouri area, offering small project contracting and woodworking services since 2003. My name is Patrick McCarthy, and I'm your guide through some fun and simple projects you can do in and around your home and property. So put on an old sweatshirt. Let's get our hands dirty. Today, we are putting in a basic French drain. This is a common type of irrigation project and requires the following material. This will be a low-tech but a moderately physically demanding project. So if you're of a certain age, grab a buddy or hire some young kids to handle the digging.
My neighbor and I have a slight slope in our yards that drains towards our homes. Now, in a downpour, we can get some excess water around the back portions of our homes. We needed to divert that excess water from both our yards to a lower spot in my yard that drains out and into a street along the far side of my property. And we agreed to join our respective French drain pipes, and we executed a shared drain pipe easement for future owners of our homes. The first thing I did was to call our local utility provider, and I used their free service to mark off any hidden or underground service lines. This took about 3 days, and they came out to mark off and identify all hidden lines. Fortunately, all buried lines in the area are located well below where I will be digging. Next, I had to determine the length of drain I would need and the best direction the drain would travel. In this case, I want to join my drain to my neighbor's drain at our shared fence line, and then run my drain about 38 feet to the other side of my yard. Using a tape measure, I measured the distance across my yard, and I marked it off using a long piece of trim wood, which I used as a ruler to create an outline of the trench with brightly colored spray paint. Now I was ready to trench. I grabbed a buddy, and on a Saturday morning, we started our trenching to a depth of 10 inches. This allows for a gravel bed of 2 inches, plus the 4-inch drain pipe segments, 2 inches of gravel over the pipe, and another 2 inches or so of dirt over that. Now that day we dug 12 feet of trench at a constant depth of 10 inches, which we checked every few feet as we dug. Because my land already slopes in the direction of my drain pipe, there was no need to calculate a slope for the digging. We stopped for the day at my sidewalk, which I determined we would dig under in order to continue the drain trench the next day. The next day, we dug under the sidewalk, which was only about 20 inches wide, and we continued trenching towards the marked end of the trench on the other side of my yard. By Sunday afternoon, we had completed the trench entirely. The following weekend, we picked up 8 50-pound bags of gravel, a catch basin, and 4 10-foot lengths of French drain pipe from the local big box store. You can also get it in 25 and 50-foot lengths as well. We laid in 2 inches of gravel along the bottom of the trench. This serves to drain excess water from the drain pipe and prevents mud from seeping into the pipe directly over time. It also holds the pipe firmly in place within the trench. Next, we laid in our drain pipe segments, fitting each end into the adjoining segment. We fed one segment under the sidewalk, and we used a simple utility knife to cut the last length of drain pipe down to 7 feet. At this last segment, we added a 90-degree heavy-duty catch basin that is covered with a plastic drain lid, which is placed and located at surface level. It should be exposed just at the ground surface so you can safely run a lawnmower over the top. This is where all water will flow up and out of the pipe end. This area in my yard is about 3 inches lower than where I started the trench. Finally, we laid about an inch or two of gravel over the pipe, and over that we placed dirt at surface level and tamped it down with the tamper to tighten everything up. Just a few weeks after I laid in the French drain, we did get some rain. And as you can see, the French drain is working as intended. Well, this completed the drain pipe project. And in the following weeks, I threw on some fast growing grass seed over the top. And by next spring, I should have a thick lawn above the French drain. This completes the project. I hope you've enjoyed it. By all means, leave a comment and don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you.